Good afternoon, Super Metroid fans. That is right. We've got more Speedgaming Live 2024 Super Metroid Any Percent tournament action, this time between omnigazer and LynxXUnlimited. My name is the Hockey Towner, and I'm joined in the commentary booth by the one, the only Kev Nastics. How's it going, Kev?
I was really good a second ago, and I'm even more glad that I let you do the opener, because I went from being like, all right, let's go Super Metroid, to like, oh my God, it's on. I can't wait to do this right now. And like, great runners. I mean, I love watching Omni. I've been watching Omni play for a couple of years. LynxX is always a formidable opponent when it comes to the any percent races. So two really great runners, Omni doing KPDR, I believe, and Lynx a Fantoon first runner. So we should see a nice little mix-up of strats and routes, and it's just going to be really great Super Metroid.
Agreed, Kev, agreed. It's so nice to be reunited with you in the commentary booth, but like you said, these runners, formidable in their execution and their PBs. Lynx actually in the top 10 of any percent all-time with a blistering 41-32, and that is Fantoon first, as Kev said. And omnigazer not far behind, though, 44-32 with that traditional KPDR route. This is second round of the bottom bracket, or the losers bracket, so the runner-up today will be exiting the tournament, unfortunately, but two runners enter and one runner will leave.
Yeah, I'll tell you that it looks like Lynx has the big advantage, not only with speed of route, but PB time. However, we've seen how volatile Lower Norfair can be, and Lynx will have a much more dangerous Lower Norfair than omnigazer, so I certainly wouldn't count it out. And also, a 44 KPDR time was world record. There was a time where that was right. There was a time where that was the best time in the world, you know, 44, and if you could get that at KPDR, you were an elite runner. So don't count out Omni, and you're going to see a nice showcase of great strats, and basically one runner will be going to crate first, the other Fantoon first, and then they'll switch positions, and then you'll see, you know, it's kind of cool how that works out.
Oh, no question about it, Kev. Really looking forward to this route divergence. But we do welcome in Raiders from Speedgaming 4. This is the SGLIVE Super Metroid Any Percent tournament. Second round bottom bracket action between omnigazer and Lynx.
But yeah, there's been no shortage of like really good, really close races. So every stream, I just don't even know what we have in store because it's been so wild.
Oh, it sure has, Kev. I have no idea what to expect. You did mention the volatility potentially being a factor for that Fantoon first route for Lynx. Omnigazer, though, kind of going with the tried and true classic route, I should say KPDR. But until we reach Red Tower, this is pretty much going to be boilerplate as our runners make their way down to Retro Bryn.
I expect to see moonfalls. You can see right there in the parlor, both doing the moonfall to the down back, and then we're going to get another moonfall down the climb.
Oh, a little weave action from Omni, but unfortunately got hung up on a platform. Did do a backup, though. Unfortunately did get hung up on the next platform, but Samus just didn't quite have enough fall speed. So Lynx holding on to maybe like a 1 or 2 second lead here, maybe 3, heading into the elevator.
Yeah, both having trouble in the pit room right there. I mean, worth mentioning that this is some of the most difficult platforming in the game when you have no movement items and you're at the beginning of the game right there. There's just such really intense platforming going on. So, yeah, just about 3 seconds separating both of the runners to morph ball, and both yellow, which apparently has some significance.
Yeah, I wasn't aware of the significance of the flashing morph ball color, about what frame you grab it on. I'm not sure what ramifications it has, whether it's a randomizer race or a vanilla speedrun category like this. But
there was one tournament, people started talking about it, and I still don't know what it means. It's just like, oh, wow. The first I noticed that the morph ball has different colors when you pick it up based on what frame or whatever.
I know. It's just something I'd never considered before, but now apparently it's like flipping a coin. Is it heads or tails? Is it going to be a good race or a bad race, a good seed or a bad seed? So
you can tell like what generation of Super Metroid runner people are by strats they mention. You know, like you start talking about morph balls, it's like, all right, that sounds new. I must be old.
We're not old, Kev. We're just well seasoned, but so are these runners. You can tell that from their movement as they head into the climb. This is the first major challenge of this route, I feel.
No one does a segue better than the Hockey Towner. We've got a just defend climb here from LynxXUnlimited.
Oh, I love it.
Juxtaposition with the wall jump climb on the right side by omnigazer, more standard. But I'll tell you, it seems like nowadays there's almost no standard anymore. You see a very wide range. I mean, I would say it's almost equal at this point in this tournament, with runners going for the just defend climb versus the traditional wall climb.
No, for sure, Kev. Astute analysis, as always. I do love to see a JD climb. But yeah, Shiny Zenny said it best, that you have to go for the strats that are you're most consistent with, not necessarily the fastest. But talk about fastest, we got a 4:45 bombs touch time here from Lynx. Omni going to be coming in just over 4:50 as we start the Bomb Chorizo fight.
I'll let you say it. I know exactly what we want to avoid.
No, I keep our runners want to, do 500 P shooter shot damage with 100 per shot and fan out those misses.
Oh my God.
Lynx getting scammed.
Bad.
But we'll be able to avoid the decapitation animation, Kev.
I love it. I love it. And Omni actually buys back like four or 5 seconds right there. That was pretty good. Got a really nice BT.
Very nice Bomb Chorizo fights as our runners go up the parlor. No need to bomb the walls. They're going to use the Alcatraz escape. 3 wall jumps, no sweat, midair morph, right side Alcatraz from Omni.
Smooth. Gotta love that right side. It's certainly become more and more popular, just like, the ledge grab climb. It's you see so many different years and so many different strats. It's just awesome. Look at this. We're separated by like 3 seconds. We're 6 minutes in, and here we go. Lynx missiling the pirates, the telltale sign of Fantoon first, just to conserve some energy, and Omni just running no holds barred through the green pirates, and both of them looking like they're going to get a pretty good elevator time heading down into green Brinstar.
I think so too, Kevin. That does set them up for the very first sequence break of the game, the early Supers mock ball. It avoids an entire mini boss fight. No spore spawn required for any percent, but Lynx, having destroyed those pirates, does need to farm to get those 5 missiles to open this pink door.
Nice diagonal double missile shot there on the door. Hockey, I miss Spore Spawn. I think we need a vanilla multi-category tournament that features at least one Spo category. It's been
too goodness. Well, I nominate any percent all bosses. That's actually my favorite category.
Made extra famous by the 2020 multi-category tournament, which is how I first got into Super Metroid speedrunning.
Heck yes, Kev. We're happy to have you both in speedrunning and commentary.
Back then in 2020, when I watched that tournament, I was like, wow, this Hockey Towner guy must be the voice of Super Metroid. And boy, how wrong was I?
Right.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my goodness. Oh, you flatter me, Kev. You're too much.
Look at this right there. We got a nice. Wow. We are now like 2 seconds away. Omni really chasing Lynx really hard and showing some really great movement. Omni, a known keyboard player, and I'm assuming Lynx runs on the controller, but I do not know.
I'm pretty sure. I used to have the spreadsheet of all the control schemes in my bookmarks, but I haven't been able to find it in recent years. But I'm almost 100% sure that Lynx is a controller user for sure. Just not sure of his unique button layout.
Your bookmarks at this point must be novel sized with how many years and how many strats over. You've been doing this. It's no wonder you can't find it.
Oh my goodness, Kev, you're too much. So new bridge here, a nice green hill zone for both runners, and this is where we're going to have the divergence. Omni's going down and Lynx is going up, and the challenges are going to multiply for Lynx very quickly, including this red tower climb and then ahead to the moat.
Excellent hero shot, and here's why we conserve energy right here for these D-boosts. Looks like Lynx skipping the first one for a small farm. Gets that 1 D-boost. Got a nice energy right there. Omni doing the correct thing, skipping Spazer in this route, taking damage from the CAC, but on his way to Kraid. Omni will get to Kraid faster than Lynx will get to Fantoon, but Lynx has the real boss of Prereq Ship as the moat coming up while Omni's going to be at Kraid.
For sure, for sure. The major difference between these routes is Lynx is only going to go to Norfair once, whereas Omni will be double dipping Norfair to do some item collection and then later to fight Ridley in Lower Norfair. Whereas Lynx, due to this route, will be able to just go through Norfair all at once. But this is one of the hardest parts of PRKD is crossing the moat, whether with a continuous wall jump or with a horizontal bomb jump. So we got our fingers crossed for Lynx here.
Yeah, you're not really in danger of death right here, but just the amount of time it could take to get over the moat if you just can't get the button inputs precise. Taking that hit, that's not good from the Key Hunter, but you have right here two options. It looks like the CWJ frame has been met, so Lynx can do a continuous wall jump here. If not, can back it up with the horizontal bomb jump. First try, beautifully done, and some lag reduction threats from Omni on Kraid. Hockey, it's all happening too fast. Look at
I know. Amazing Kraid quick kill there from omnigazer. Going to pick up that Varia suit and head down to the business center of Upper Norfair to shop till he drops. We're doing a special BOGO movement items, but for Lynx it's going to be BOGO beams, BOGO movement items. But first has to get through the next major challenge of PRKD, which is Fantune on extremely limited resources.
Talk about a run that has like 5 times the amount of reset points and only saves optimally 90 seconds. Come on.
It's crazy. I think it was Exact Science in chat the other day said that the individual rooms that Lynx is going through compared to when Omni goes through them are slower due to this item loadout, but the overall route is faster. It's such a unique aspect of doing Fantune first.
And the volatility is crazy. These flames do 40 hits a pop. So you can look at that. Link can take 3 hits to survive, but it's really hard to avoid damage with the flames. You have these flame patterns right here. Looks like we're going to get first round slow, but when Fantune opens his eye, you get even more flames. So you're almost guaranteed to take some hits. So Look at that, already 3 hits. Some big energy drops. Really nice Doppler first round.
Yeah, that was a terrific Doppler. But yeah, Lynx, I'm not going to say he's in trouble yet, but getting pretty close to it, kind of flirting with disaster right now.
Yep, some quick P shots to get rid of those flames. Really nice shot. We didn't get any flames. Nice morph roller, Fantune. Let's see if Lynx can clean this up in 2 rounds. GG. Wow.
Flirting with disaster. No, it was Fantune that was on a collision course with disaster, Kev. My goodness, what a fight from Lynx.
Was that a Molly Hatchet reference, or you just like that phrase?
I just like that phrase, but now I'm going to say that from now on, it's a Molly Hatchet reference.
Flirting with disaster. Let's go. And Lynx coming out with really good resources. 4 power bombs is really good there. 5 supers is excellent. Energy is, okay. Energy could be a little bit better, but I'd take that coming out of Fantune.
Any day of the week and twice on Sundays, which ironically is today. But yeah, I mean, to go into Attic with 1410, like that is ludicrous, Kev.
Yeah, and I think I'm assuming that Lynx is going to run Ridley second, but sometimes you can tell if a runner's going to go Picard because they'll blow supers in the Attic.
Sure.
But if you're going Ridley second, you want to hold on to some of that. Really nice clip through the wall right there. Meanwhile, Omni getting his shopping done. No really risk of death, but with the platforming right there, look at that top route. Really clean movement from omnigazer going into Bubble Mountain while we have a really nice Attic here from Lynx. Holy cow.
Wow, yeah, very fast Lynx, but Omni showing some incredible movement. This KPDR movement set, a little bit different, but Summit's Bubble Mountain, no problem, into Batcave on his way to Speed Booster, but really beautiful business center cathedral, pre-cathedral, everything looked razor sharp from Omni.
Lynx would probably like to have gotten a big energy drop right there. Let's see how this farm goes. Can very safely take 2 hits. But, these damage boosts are pretty exact. I believe Lynx goes for the low boost to get the guaranteed 2 faster. And look at that. And 1 more hit would be death. So very, very well done by Lynx right there. Survives yet another another cliffhanger section of the run, and Omni just picking up speed booster. So you're going to see Omni go really, really fast and have the opportunity to do shine sparks. And let's see if these drops cooperate here from the bugs.
For sure.
Oh, bad
the single farm, no supers. We did see Omni use missiles on that door, so definitely trying to preserve some supers before heading back up the red tower. Going to be picking up wave beam here. Would be shocked if he skipped the wave missiles but definitely trying to hold on to some supers.
I like the safety of Lynx not shooting the door first and just opting to pick up the gravity suit just to avoid the gravity skip there. I like that.
Oh yeah, I don't think there's a more punishing blunder than the gravity skip this early in the race. You know,
Nice
besides like
PBs.
dying to Fantune or something, which of course
Right.
Lynx didn't do.
I mean, we still have yet to see the last of Fantune. Omni has Fantune coming up in about 5 minutes.
That's true.
Actually, more about 3.5 minutes here.
A much different fight for the Kraid first, having the Varia suit, additional energy. We did see that Kraid tank pick up in the janitor's closet of Kraid's warehouse. And once Omni picks up the power bombs with that charged wave beam, be able to do a special beam attack known as the X Factor. And that's a devastating strat against Fantune.
You read my mind, Hockey, and there are a couple different reliable setups. One of them is the Pop Tune setup, invented by Poplars, and then there's another one that I don't know what it's called, but hey, X Factors.
Yeah, shout out to Poplars for coming up with that strat. It is a very, very accessible and consistent X Factor Fantune strat. Definitely check it out if you haven't seen it yet.
It's so consistent, I have never gotten it.
You and me both, Kev.
So, but
in
to be
your case,
fair,
not for lack of trying,
when I get to Fantune, I usually have Plasma Beam or something crazy because
goodness.
I run different categories altogether.
Oh, that's terrific. That's terrific. So Spazer beam pickup for Lynx. This is going to be 1/4 of the PRKD full beam combination. Omni though setting up for Alpha Spark here, Kev.
Yes, I thought he was going to blow that, but ended up making it at the last second there. Very good by Omni. I mean, Omni is playing hard. I've been watching him throughout the tournament. It's been using very aggressive strats. Hasn't been taking too many safeties. A Kraid tank enjoyer. Let's see if we can get this down. Grab red tower. Ripper skip. Oh, look at that.
Oh my goodness. And this is
look at Lynx
right.
is going Kraid second.
Yeah, I believe Lynx for tournaments does main PKRD. I forgot about that. So this is not a surprise unless you didn't know that, in which case it is. But
it does take away a little bit of Lynx's advantage, but makes for a much, much safer route to run because doing the gravity jump in the lava dive there, doing the gravity jump with the Varia suit will save some energy. Look at this really nice red. Oh, unfortunately got hit by the cactus from Omni. I don't know what screen to watch. This is just good stuff.
It really is. Yeah, I hope you're all enjoying it out there in viewerland here on Speedgaming 6. This is SGLIVE 2024 Super Metroid any percent lag reduction strats on this Kraid quick kill setup, and look at that, Kev, textbook.
That is really great. You're going to see Omni get through this area, get through the moat a lot differently than Lynx did. So Omni's going to hopefully get Ocean Fly. Going to lay a power bomb right there, kill this Key Hunter. Gap skip, selecting missiles. So I think he is trying to set up for the Ocean Fly and does not get it. Fired that missile and just Shine Spark just a little bit too late.
So very close from omnigazer there, but we'll set another really clean short charges like a 3-tab to avoid dipping his toes in the West Ocean waters. And now into the wrecked ship to face Fantune. Has one power bomb remaining, so at least one X Factor possible. Oh, now this is a really nice setup, or I should say safety from Lynx. So not only doing Kraid second, but also picking up the Kraid tank. And that will definitely improve Lynx's health going into Norfair.
Yeah, time-wise, going this route does take away a little bit of Lynx's advantage there, but you might as well use it and play it extra safe and guarantee you're going to finish it, because I would imagine Lynx will get probably the Ridley E tank and the Batoon tank, but if he decides to run for 3, kind of has his choice of which one he wants to do.
Absolutely. So a medium pattern, or mid pattern, I should say, for Omni, setting up for this X Factor. Oh, yes, it did land all 4 particles. I thought the one went astray, but it did not.
Yeah, Omni did not look too happy by that outcome, but it looks good to me. So unfortunately getting a slow pattern here.
The 2-round is still on the table, though. Oh, wow. What a fight. On
It's kind of,
kill.
kind of funny, like while they were both fighting Fantoon, each of them was doing a different kind of like less stressful, more relaxing section of the game.
Yep.
It's like there can only be one stressful moment at a time.
That's right.
But really, really nice for omnigazer right there, and coming out of there with really good resources. Actually, would probably like one more power bomb. Not really a big deal. Lynx gonna mock hole in here, get the ice beam before he goes down to Lower Norfair, which, even though it'll be a little bit safer with that Varia suit underneath, is still a really exciting and very terrifying section of the game.
No question about it, Kev. It is the great equalizer in this route, doing Ridley third. Oh, beautiful D-boost from Omni out of that left side supers, heading up to the attic now. I just love, as much as I love Fantoon first, this classic route, this KPDR, I love the strategies you can do in the attic. I just find them so interesting to shine spark all the way across it. We'll see what Omni can do here.
Ballistic and blue.
Oh,
wow. Oh my God, that was a textbook attic. That was one of the most beautiful things we've seen this run so far. Well done.
Definitely turn on the afterburners as Omni. No shine spark, just used a temporary blue from the speed booster to destroy all the enemies, like you said, Kev, with the addition of some ballistic delivery, and now into I was gonna say Bubble Mountain, into bowling. Lynx, on the other hand, is almost a Bubble Mountain. And look at that, a bowling spark. A more classic movement, Kev.
Absolutely incredible. And I've just been fixated on Lynx's movement here in Upper Norfair. Some really intense platforming. Look at the, wow. No way.
The double waiver stairs?
The last string of like 6 or 7 rooms right there was absolutely incredible. I cannot believe, just, first off, very unique strats. I haven't seen strats like that. Hockey, I don't even know what to say. That was amazing platforming.
Lynx, it's just, once Lynx gets cooking and can string together like 4+ rooms, it is just, as our good friend Professor School says, that movement is poetry in motion. And we have simultaneous item pickups from both of our runners. Gravity suit for omnigazer, speed booster for Lynx. And Lynx is going to go grab that wave beam. That's going to complete the PRKD item, or I should say beam combination. 1/3 the damage output of Omni's ultimate beam.
Yeah, Omni definitely gets better beams in this game. So Lynx is going to have to play hard with less.
That's true. It's definitely a lot more challenging against some of these bosses, but the dragon fights will be similar. The Botoon fights will be similar. But the major differences will be Ridley and Mother Brain too.
Looked like Omni wanted maybe another power bomb from the crabs right there, sitting on 3. Going to Meridian next. I don't know if he'll decide to farm the B-Tom. I don't know. I probably would in a race. You really only need 3 here, but, you know, mo ammo, mo better.
Oh my goodness, Kev, you're spoiling me today.
Callbacks. What can I say? I've watched a lot of Super Metroid in my day, and I've picked up a few things.
Me and you both, Kev. This is an absolute treat.
There's that farm.
With you.
I really like the movement here. You have to run like suspiciously close to that pillar to get this damage boost. And when you move through the lava there, or the acid, whatever the heck you want to call it, when you have speed booster on, you move like slow. Like you, oh, look at this. Oh, we got the Fune boost, the thing boost off of the non. Oh heck, what are the other ones called?
I think
Namahe, the non-Namahe Fune, whatever. Where do you get Fune and Namahe? Are they in the same family? Are they related? Are they cousins? Like these have eyes, maybe. The others don't. I don't even know what I'm talking about. But really beautiful entrance into Lower North there from Lynx.
That lava spark. Oh my goodness. Chat putting out, we call the orange stuff Fanta. My Midwestern accent is bleeding through.
Don't you want a Fanta?
Yeah, that's right. I definitely want to keep watching these runners crush it in these diverging routes here. How many bots?
We're going to get this X Factor set up for Batoon. I would imagine full speed we're going for the D Factor setup. Oh, little different style. The Morph Roll setup. I think, does Zenny do that? A couple people do that.
But that's as good a Batoon fight as you're ever going to see, folks.
Right into the worst room in the game. Excellently performed by Lynx. Let's see if he can not take a hit by this top pirate.
Oh,
well done.
Oh, Omni just bonking the wall there. Didn't quite get the trick that shall remain unnamed for now. But
you will famously now have depressed every runner who can't get that while you're calling a match. Somewhere hockey's crying that it wasn't made.
A little bit. Now look at this. Amphitheater was no sweat. Little shine spark speed echoes here into the red key hunter shaft. Lynx is just a man possessed, but so is omnigazer, getting full halfy across the Coliseum pre-dragon into the precious room now.
Full halfy just feels good no matter what.
Oh my goodness. Things are really heating up between these two runners, and it ain't just because Lynx is in lower Norfair.
Lynx took 2 hits in Wasteland. Probably a good thing that he picked up that extra E-tank.
I'll say. Hopefully can farm up from these metal pirates.
Nice double Kago.
You don't usually see that after taking so much damage, but like you said, does have the insurance of that extra E-tank. Oh my gosh, tremendous resources for Lynx going into Ridley.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm sure. I feel like you take less damage with Faria and Gravity Suit from Ridley. I don't know. Either way, this is really, like you said, very good resources going into this fight. And I don't think Lynx is going to use X Factors because he has all his beams equipped. So we might just see just beams and missiles.
Beams, missiles, and supers. Little death from above. Extra charge shot on Ridley there. But I don't know. You blink and you miss that dragon fight from Omni. That was really nice. Finishing with a blue suit. Converting it to a spike suit. Grabbing the space jump. So unless pops this spark here in Precious Room, we'll be getting the reverse full halfy. Meanwhile, Lynx locked in mortal combat with Ridley. It's a 60-shot fight without supers. But Lynx is just looking for that second color change when Ridley gets really, really red to unload a fusillade of those super missiles.
Yeah, supers do damage on Ridley, so you're doing 600 a pop. Meanwhile, these beams only do 300, and you have 18,000 of damage you have to do to Ridley, so do the math. This fight can get complicated because even if you kill Ridley, sometimes you don't know if he's dead if you miscounted your beam shots wrong and then you don't get grabbed, or it makes the fight last longer. There's a lot of math and calculations you have to do, which is surprisingly mentally taxing for a video game.
No question about it, Kev. It's the Omni with a very nice cat attack alley. Unbelievable Ridley fight from Lynx. Omni did go for Plasma Spark there, just outside the shoot into the Cassius room now, and we'll be picking up that Plasma Beam.
I back the name Shoot Shoot. Now, I don't mind Toilet, doesn't bother me too much, but like Shoot Shoot just has such a cool ring to it. Weren't you talking to Zenny? Is there only one shoot? I feel like the whole room is full of shoots.
That's what I said. I said like the route that our runners takes them past three shoots, not just one, but there is just a single one outside of that super missile door in the ground for the aforementioned shoot.
But I'll tell you what, even though we didn't see it during this race, if you call that the toilet, then when you get to the Golden Chorizo bowling counterpart, you could call it the lavatory. And then it has this kind of balance. God, I'm weird.
No, you're one of the best in the biz, Kev.
Down the shoot from omnigazer. It's confirmed. Shoot.
It's confirmed. It is confirmed. But Lynx into the red key hunter shaft. Excellent energy. Look at this manipulation on these red key hunters, giving him absolutely no problems whatsoever. But still has to contend with 3 more of the infamous 3 musketeers on the exit of Lower Norfair.
Yeah, and looking really, really good at energy. You know, Omnigazer can just clip through the pirates. Lynx has to, either have enough energy to withstand the hits or do some very creative dodging. And when Lynx, there's a manip somewhere. I don't know if it's here. I don't know. I was thinking of the other room. But here we go.
Oh my goodness. Oh, just takes the one hit. Pretty clean exit though.
Oh my gosh. Could you imagine coming out of Lower Norfair 251 energy? That's ridiculous. That's like crazy. I've seen runners, like great runners, like in PB runs, come out of there with like 9.
Yeah. Oh, gets nice the ball boost. Oh my.
I actually thought Omni was a little bit closer. I forgot that Omni had to get Ice Beam, and that's one of the things of this route, you'll see a late ice beam because we don't really need it until we go down to Lower Norfair because it cuts the Ridley fight down by 10 beam shots. So with that full beam combo, you have just 20 shots on Ridley.
That's right.
So you won't see Omni using any explosives there, just straight up beam shots.
For sure, for sure. Now, we did see a consequence of the Kraid's second route for Lynx, having to go outside of Croc's lair there to farm up some supers. And it does take a little bit of time because Lynx does not have the guaranteed super drops of Mini Kraid in Kraid's hallway.
Omnigazer going for the southern route, as is called, for a way to get from Ice Beam to Lower Norfair. This one has, look at this wiggle right there. Look at how fast Omni went down with that Moonfall. And we're going to see run down here through Croc Escape. We're going to hopefully see space jumps through doors. Really, really cool movement.
Oh,
here.
wow.
Yeah, it might bonk. Nails it.
Oh,
all right, this one's harder. This one's harder. This door has a weird lag. Nice jump.
Oh, my gosh. Omni pulling out all the stops here, Kev, for showing on the beauty and the speed of KPDR.
Mock ball through the gate right there. Let's see if Omni can pull off the chronic boost. Very well done. He looks like he feels weird about it, but that was really great.
Oh, yeah. This is terrific to watch.
I don't know what setup Lynx uses for Batoon, but I would imagine we're going to see a one round here just like Omni did.
Let's hope so. Batoon has a really funky hitbox and can give some really bizarre patterns sometimes. Omni got a very ideal pattern. We'll see what's in store for Lynx here.
Traditional decalled setup and 6 supers. Saving a couple, so putting in some missiles. Pretty smart.
Oh my goodness. That was like one frame before Batoon went in one of those holes in the wall. Oh, Omni just barely missing fast pillars. He's going to back it up and try again. Yahtzee!
Let's go.
Oh, Kev, I'm getting fired up now as if this race wasn't entertaining enough.
Omni just deciding to go right there. So missing fast pillars, you're going to use 1 extra power bomb. So that'll also slow you down because this room's slower, but you also need to use a bomb spread at another section there. Let's see how Omni's navigates this worst room in the game. Oh no. Looks like he's just going to kill the pirates.
Yeah, at least freeze the top or the bottom 2, and then maybe space jump out of it through the ceiling. Oh, oof. Wow. Oh, just barely missed that gold pirate flying across the screen and did tank some damage off that Fune. Lynx unfortunately missed the full halfie, but recovered well in Coliseum and is now facing off against Dragon. Yeah, Omni backed that up really nice, but definitely not the kind of couple rooms that he wanted right there. So, okay, hockey, we have Dragon, not Dragon. One of my Dragon disciples over here, Chad. I don't know if I started calling it that because you did or if it just naturally sounded right, because I thought it was a dragon at first. So I'm like, well, dragon, all right. Exactly. That's exactly my point. Nice opener from Lynx, though. Doing a lot of damage to Dragon here. Hopefully setting up for the spark kill. Oh, my goodness. Very well done. Avoids the chain damage from Dragon's hitbox there. And going to bomb jump out of here. Double bomb jumps, and then you want to do a single for the last one there to fix the door. I did see this against Emmett the other night, where it was a very well-contested race between these two runners. We did see Lynx skip all the Dragon drops and not try to convert the blue suit to a spark suit. Or I should say spike suit. So you have to go with what's consistent. That's what's most consistent for Lynx. But yeah, and I think yeah, skipping the drops, I don't think it loses that much time versus that. Because you cannot hold run. If you have run held while you have a blue suit, you will lose it. And that's the advantage to getting the spike suit. Blue suit is a little easier to decide like when you use the charge because you have to do a down press first. For sure, for sure. So Ridley fight from Omni now, this full beam combination of the Kraid first route just showing off its utility. Ridley is on the ropes, Kev, about to be absolutely devastated by the power of this beam combo. Right, this Ridley fight is like, it's less than half the time of Lynx's fight, and that's the crazy difference between beam power right there. Look at that nice diagonal shot, almost hit the door.
Omni running out of there with 214, which would be very sketchy health if you were doing the route that Lynx is doing. But Omni is equipped with that plasma beam, which can just damage clip you basically, or not just clip you through some of the more dangerous enemies. And also with your firepower, you can actually kill them, and it doesn't really take up much time because it's one charge shot. Oh no!
Oh, be careful, Omni. Just a little bit of a misfire there heading into the wasteland. Lynx is at the surface of Criteria. Did do a little bit of farming in the Cephi fish room, red fish room, whatever you want to call it. Ponk fish room.
Yeah, I was going to say ponk fish.
Yeah.
I think it has something to do with which direction the fish is facing, but
That's
I don't know.
right.
I didn't attend the custody hearing. I really don't know how that went.
The custody hearing. Oh my goodness. Beautiful parlor from Lynx, though, using that speedball technique into the Terminator once again on his way to G4. This is a pretty spicy time here, Kev.
Yes, this is a time that the vast majority of Super Metroid runners would be envious of. Going to be a near sub 35 entrance into G4. Whew. And what's a really good Turian? 7.5 minutes or 7 minutes? I think
so, yeah.
For PKRD.
This is really, really special.
Yeah, we're looking at possibly a 42 here.
Possibly, yeah, or a very, very low 43, which for PKRD is very impressive. But not taking a single thing away from Omni, Kev. Omni has had a really nice run. Both of these runners playing to stave off elimination from this tournament and have just given us such a display of skill.
Now, statistically, I'm just thinking here, Zenny, I think yesterday or last week got like a 42.01, like really close, or like just over a, have we seen any 41s yet in this tournament? I know in the qualifier, I believe we saw one or two of them.
Oh yeah, in the qualifier.
I don't know if we have since the tournament started.
I'm not sure if we have seen it in the main bracket, whether top or bottom brackets, Kev, but low 42 with the lowest 42 nearly is just so impressive.
Yeah, I know my KPDR time's a little bit better than Phantoon first times, but as far as timestamps. But really, here we got a Metroid room here. Lynx has plenty of energy. No worries about grouping those Metroids. Very, very clean and fast. Room 1. And look at this, 20 and 10 already with near full energy. Lynx
Are you kidding me right now?
With the D-boost off of the Rinka.
I don't believe.
No.
Oh.
I love that run under the platform.
Still taking 20 and 10 into the fourth room. This is insane, Kev.
I would almost be tempted to. I don't know. This is sick. I love that. I just love it. Look at this. Full resources.
Wow. That is drop luck that these runners dream about. My goodness.
Yeah, you will never get RNG like that on a PB pace.
Oh. But Lynx now, a major factor in any route is this baby skip. And thanks to our good friend Stashio Cat, there's new technology, as Eddie calls it, for this skip, sending the baby clockwise.
Yeah, and the bomb spread is to push the baby down a little bit lower to make those jumps easier. And a 3 jump, was that?
I think that was 4, but still a very nice 4. Lot of room for safety there. No risk of being grabbed through the door transition.
Yeah, now Omni is behind, but not quite as far behind as he seems. And we're likely to find these runners on Mother Brain together. Omni's fight on Mother Brain 2 is going to be 1/3 the time that Lynx fight takes. Nice morph Zeb skip right there.
I do like that. Yeah, this is a really consistent setup to morph and then do the down back. But this is Mother Brain 1. Lots of resources for Lynx, carrying those 5 extra missiles from the wave missiles coming in handy. And so now it's going to be a 60-shot Mother Brain 2 fight. Maybe with a few ballistics, it'll come down to maybe a few fewer shots.
Yeah, 3 missiles will equal 1 charge shot, so no reason to not use them. Their DPS is faster.
We'll see what kind of patterns Mother Brain 2 has in store for Lynx, but Omni is into G4, just waiting for the statue to disappear. Mother Brain 2 coming out a little aggressive here.
Actually, the 3 missiles might take as long as 1 charge shot to fire, now that I'm thinking about it. Whoa.
Oh, goodness.
Okay. Lynx doesn't have to worry too much with this extra E-tank, but you can get triple hit by onion rings, and sometimes those patterns are weird because you don't have iframes, I think, with a lot of Mother Brains, like onion rings or ketchup attacks.
That's right, yeah. You have to be extremely careful.
Huh. Nice little helmet haircut there.
I think Lynx was trying to bait Mother Brain into a French fry. You saw him do it there. But,
near perfect room 1 from Omni right there. Oh my gosh, look at how fast that ketchup came out. Nice hitbox manipulation there from Lynx.
Unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, anybody that doesn't know, like if you hold down, you can shrink Samus's hitbox, which may have been necessary to avoid that ketchup shot right there.
Oh, sure.
But Lynx is through, will damage down just below 400, so you need to have at least 3 full E-tanks in order to survive this fight. 301 is the minimum energy you need.
That's right. That's right. I don't know if you saw that chat, though, but that Metroid Room 3 from Omni, that was as good as you're going to see. It was blazing fast as he sets up for Baby Skip here.
Wait, is Merc in chat correct? Is Lynx really on pace for a Picard world record?
I will have to check. We will look into that. We'll get back to you, but I do believe Merrick, reliable source of information, always can rely on Speedgaming chat for the most up-to-date stuff. But look at this from Omni, the traditional baby skip through the door. Very, very nice. -6 on Rainbow Beam. Okay. Lynx is cooking something up special, Kev.
Yeah, sometimes you can go by like speedrun.com or you can go on Deer Tier or something like that, but you know, it looks like Oates might have the world record in Picard, but I wouldn't imagine Oates would submit a time for Picard when he already has such a great one in another category. So
that's right.
You know, so maybe unofficially, but this has got to be one of the top 3 Picard runs done. I mean, that's got to be a heck of a time. And here we go, omnigazer about to take out Mother Brain 1, start Mother Brain 2, and Lynx is just finishing up here.
Very, very nice. Had a little bit of a miscue there against the Zeb skip, but did recover, able to freeze that Rinka and get through that first Zeb, preventing the spawning of the next ones. But 36 hyper beam shots is what Lynx needs. Does take a little bit of damage off that onion ring. Ideal fight. Mother Brain doesn't do anything but just flail helplessly, and that'll do it.
Here's a story you might like. And I'm pretty sure it was Sloters. Sloters was talking and said, somebody once asked me how many shots it is. Oh my God, look at that short charge. Somebody once asked me how many rainbow beam shots it is on Mother Brain 3, and I said, I have no idea. I just shoot her till she's dead.
Shout outs to Sloters. Oh my gosh. So the escape now, heading into the first room of the escape, 42 flat for Lynx. So inside is a possibility that this could still 42, but it's very tenuous. And Omni is through to Mother Brain 3 into the baby cutscene. Oh my! Oh no!
Come on!
Oh, Kevin.
Leodox Broom striking again, maybe in a different place, but geez, this could still be a 42. It's going to be close.
It's going to be really close.
So either way, this is probably going to be possibly the second best PKR D time out there.
I think so. Oh
no! My God! Are you kidding?
There's some slight shambles here from Lynx, but still a very strong time heading up into the parlor at like 42, 49. Nothing but Steam RNG and one more door transition, Kevin. That ship has never looked sweeter.
I think somebody in Lynx's house must have disconnected his controller there for about the last 30 seconds.
Oh my goodness gracious. LynxXUnlimited bringing it on home with an official race time of 43:09. GG's to Lynx.
Absolutely insane playing right there. I mean, that's some of the best PKRD playing you've ever seen right there, everybody. GG's to LynxXUnlimited.
But Kev, we are not done yet. We've still got omnigazer waiting to face Mother Brain 3. Unfortunately, the baby Metroid does need to make the ultimate sacrifice here.
Well, you can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs, and the baby will live on in Samus's suit for the rest of time.
That's right. Well spoken.
All right, Omni, shoot her till she's dead. Meanwhile, let's check out the IGT from LynxXUnlimited. 29. Exquisite.
Exquisite time. And look at that. Shoot her till she's dead while she's dead, Kev. Nice fight from Omni.
I like how Mother Brain is drooling. Like, that's just gross. Good detail game.
And fades away into oblivion. Nothing but dust. And gets the 3 flat exit.
Oh, you can tell where I'm running out of things to say when I start talking about Mother Brain drooling. This is like my 15th commentary already for this tournament. It's been 100% worth it. But we have another match coming up at 4 p.m. today with Metatron on the mic for the very first time. So if there's anybody out there that wants to do some commentary, we could really use commentators. Also to mention SGLIVE. There's a live event coming, Speedgaming Live, in October that there's still tickets for. So hopefully we'll get some links in chat. But while Omni's finishing up, I just want to say, Hockey, it's great time as always, and I'm really happy that I was able to do this here with you today.
Oh, absolutely. It's always a pleasure, Kev. Omni's going to be bringing it on home with this Behemoth Spark in the climb. We are joined by today's winner and moving on to the 3rd round of the bottom bracket of the SGLIVE 2024 Super Metroid Any Percent Tournament, LynxXUnlimited. GG's, Lynx.
GG.
Thank you, guys.
So, Lynx, did you know how good of a PKRD time this was going to be? It looks like there were a little bit of trouble in the escape there. Or were you just relieved that you survived the match?
Yeah, I was only worried about my early game. I knew if I had like a bad Phantoon, if I enraged Phantoon or something that happened last night with Imit. So I knew if I pull off like a decent wreck ship, I could just then do PKRD. I know Omni's really good, so if I messed up wreck ship, I probably would have gone PRKD. But since I got a nice 2-round on Phantoon, even though it was a slow, a good wreck ship, I just decided to take it safe from there.
For sure. For sure. We are also joined by today's runner-up, omnigazer, finishing with an official race time of 45:42. GG's, Omni.
Hey, Hockey and Kevin Lynx. Thank you.
GG.
GG's, Omni.
Yeah, so tell us a bit how you felt about the race. We did have a nice comparison between Kraid first and Phantoon first. Lynx running PKRD, and you, of course, Omni running KPDR.
Well, in this race, I tried something new. I figured this was going to be my last race of the tournament because, it's Lynx. I kind of view Lynx as a formidable opponent. Like, if you run KPDR against him, you'll just lose. So it's like running against a brick wall. And that both worked for me and maybe against me. I don't know. Like, I felt composed during the race because I didn't worry about winning. But somehow, after Dragon, I started falling apart. I don't know. Like, I wasn't looking at my splits. That was I was trying to say. Yeah, like I tried something new, not looking at my splits. So I draped the race time GG timer and my own splits. So I didn't know where I was. But looking at it in retrospect, I can see that before Dragon, the run was okay-ish, but after it was a disaster. So I had no idea where Lynx was or what pace I was on, like nothing. I was just trying to keep composed and, have fun.
No, for sure, for sure. You gave us a wonderful, wonderful example of KPDR in this race. Saw some incredible movement and probably the best Mother Brain, I should say, Torian Metroid Room 3 outside of 100% that I've ever seen.
Thanks, Hockey.
Yeah, absolutely, Omni. So, Lynx, you're going to be moving on in the tournament. Do we know who your opponent is? Let me see if I can get the bracket up. And of course, I pull up the wrong bracket. Let's try this again. Meanwhile, Kev, tell him that joke you know.
About that guy.
Yeah, you know the guy with the thing. No, so
So what did the 0 say to the 8?
I don't know. What did the 0 say to the 8, Kev?
I like your bell. Where'd you get it?
Oh my gosh.
That's so good. My goodness gracious. So we do have the bracket up now. Thank you, Kev, for that. That was fantastic. So it's going to be between Merrick and Tablespoon. Lynx will play the winner of that race. So to be determined.
I love it. So we have a to be determined race coming up, but we have a to have already been decided race coming up at 4 p.m. today. Bressingham versus Karst, which should be an absolutely sick matchup. We have first-time commentator Metatron on comms with Ryan Ford stepping up at the 11th hour here to provide some great commentary for us all. And we have a race on Monday, a bunch on Tuesday, one on Friday, one on Saturday, like another week full of absolutely great action. So, you know, subscribe, watch, follow, do all the things.
For sure, Kev, for sure. So, unfortunately, Omni will be exiting the tournament, but we've really loved seeing your performance throughout. Hope you had an awesome time. Lynx moving on, as we said, to play the winner of Tablespoon versus Merrick. Any last remarks from either of you runners?
Yeah, I mean, I want to say thank you to you guys for commentating. I'm looking forward to watching this race back, at least the first half of it anyway. And
We got off
of
the
course
rails in the second half too, admittedly.
right. And of course to the organizers for letting me participate, and of course Lynx, I wish you good luck in your future races. Show them how it's done. GG.
Thank you so much, GG Somni, and thank you guys for comms.
Absolutely. It is our absolute pleasure. And I think that's going to do it for us here on Speedgaming 6. Kev, you want to take us out?
Yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Tune in on Speedgaming 3 at 4 p.m. for Bressingham versus Karst, and we will see you next mission. Bye-bye.
See ya, guys.